everybody, it's Julie and I'm here with our next installment of the June Just 15 Junk Journal Challenge, where we are making a junk journal using just our 15 items that we have chosen from our stash, because we are no-buy through July on our challenges. If you want more information about the challenge, it is in the description box down below, or look in the description box down below for the video. We are going to go ahead. Today we're making 4 large tags. We are to make 4 different large tags. So we are going to start off with, I've got a bunch of items from my 15 here. And one of the things that we're going to use today is my wallpaper border. This adorable wallpaper border. And one of the reasons I chose it was 4 large tags. Okay, so we're going to use this cute little flower girl. I have chosen to make a garden journal, and I am having so much fun. So this was one of my 15 items, and so far we've used it for pages. And now we're going to go ahead and use it in our journal. So we can go ahead and use this for paper, but we could also, let's check this out. One of my items was the index cards. So we could use the index cards. I kind of like that. So if you imagine if you will, that I have gone ahead and sewn around the outside of this index card to attach it to this wallpaper border piece. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to sew around the border. And I'm going to want to make sure, okay, I can see the outline down there. Might be better to go ahead and just cut this at the white edge, or right around the white edge, so that I know when I get in there to sew that I'm in a better spot. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead. I'm not going to do that right now, in case there's more sewing to do. I like to take it all back at the same time. Okay, so let's go ahead, attach this. And looky there, we are going to be a little bit long. You can go ahead and leave that on there if you want. I'm going to go ahead and trim it off. Oh, I love it already. Love it already. Now I do have my fabric that I used on the cover, and I am using throughout my journal. And so I'm thinking we can just go ahead, add this up here. Have this is the set of stickers that I'm using. Actually, I have a couple sets. Okay, I have this card. I don't know what I did with the one I've already taken some off of. Will go right with this one right here. And turn. We're going to cut it out with our postage scissors. If you're looking for card ideas, ways to use cards in your journals, I did do a video, I believe it was Friday that it went up, and it was using playing cards, how I now use playing cards. in my journals. Okay, and that was one of the ways I use them. So I cut cool things off of them. That was part 1. There is going to be a part 2 and a part 3, but we want to spread them out a little bit. Okay, so there's that, and again, I will be sewing this around the edge, and so that is one large tag. And again, I could have gone ahead and put the papers on it, but I think it's going to be really cool to have the stitching. And so that's why I went with that. So the next one I have is this here. Okay, so these are your actual tags. They've been printed on this paper here. In this challenge, you could print your digital kit. If you chose a digital kit, you could print it on any paper that you wanted to, and it counted as one. Kind of like if you were using a paper pad, the paper pad counted as one. Is if you had a kit, as like a scrapbooking kit that you were using, it counted as one. Like a store-bought boxed kit. Okay, so this is one of the tags, but printed smaller, and I printed it on ledger paper, and yeah, I did print it upside down. Doesn't everybody? Okay, so we have these taters. We have, this is our potato, and I thought, you know, if you were planting potatoes, you might want to keep track of when and everything, and you might have information here, but I thought it would be kind of fun to go ahead and decorate this side just to be different. I'm not going to sew this one, but you guys, I'm trying to salvage glue. I don't want to go to town. I'm going to have to go to town, I think. I'm gonna have to go get glue, unless I sit down in front of the computer and order it and have it shipped here. Okay, so let's go up to the edge, put it down, all the way to the edge. Okay, guys, I finally sent the sent the journal to my daughter, the fairy journal that was the mini challenge in the challenge, and she loved it. So she received it today, and she loved it. I kept thinking we were going to get to go there, and that just has not happened. So you know, one of the things I do like to do is I like to use the corner rounder. It's one of my favorite things to use. And then we have this card. I like these little pots right here. I think I might go ahead. Ooh, I like that. Look at this. I like that very much. Okay, so if one of my things was a set of cards that was in my mom's stash of stuff. Okay, so now that we have that we can use. And the thing about this 15 is you can use everything about it. You can use your packaging. You can use all the scraps. Oh, you guys, look at this. Belly band. Belly band. I love it. Okay, so now I was just in my head going, you should use the postal scissors, because you know. And you can use any tools that you have in this challenge. Okay, so I'm just trying to get people to use their tools, and so I made it so that you could use any tools. If I put it up here across the top, you have to go across both to get in it. I like that. Huh. I don't see the top. This could be bad. I just refilled my fabric tag and now I can't find the top. That could be bad. Okay. You know, it's always something. But hey. I love to use fabric in my journals. So there. And then I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to cut it off. So are you having fun using your tools? Is there something that you have used that you haven't used before or you haven't used in a while? I'm really curious how the tool situation is going out there. Look at. But that will give me a belly band on this tag that I can go ahead and put something on. Let's go ahead and go through our little, see if we can find, how about just grow? We don't need grow love, but grow. I'm going to put this, I have a picture of my Yaya Diane up here. I'm just going to put it with me and her. I'll show you. Me and her. I have it right here. We lost her last year, just before I lost my dad. Just before he passed away. One of my very best friends passed away. Okay, there we go. There we go. And I'm going to be using these stamps, so I can actually use this packaging. Let's see here. Okay, so those are my stamps. Okay. So I'm going to want to come up with a card that will fit in there. And then we're still going to want something on this side. I'm really liking those. I'm going to go ahead and try to carefully take this off. I have a couple of these cards, so the card itself will probably go into the journal, and then we'll go ahead and we'll make this look like a stamp because it's the right size, right? And if I bump it up to the edge right there, then it'll look like it's supposed to be there with that. Okay, now let's go ahead and grab us some fabric. We'll frame that with fabric. Oh yeah, love it. Love it. Who likes to collage? I love to collage. It's my favorite. Okay. Gotta get out this one's upside down, sitting in another jar, and because this other jar is right at the edge of the tip, it's not going in any further. That's what's happening there. Okay, so that gives me that. This will adhere to fabric. Okay, now these two glues might fight. I might end up having to re-glue this, but we'll go ahead and at least get it going here. Oh, I like it. So that gives me another one. And ooh, I like this butterfly. I think we'll put that right on that edge. See how they're all connected a little bit? That is the way I like to do it. Oh, I think we want one that's got some color. A blue? Be okay. We'll use the blue. Okay. So that is card number 2. This is gonna hold this so that we don't stick to the card. And there you go. Okay. I don't know. I want something else on there, but we'll just go ahead. Ooh, you know what? We'll just go ahead. Ooh, you know what? Oh, what if we take this off? Okay, so this is a batch of stickers, and if I find the other 2 columns of it, I can use them, but if not, it's okay. I still think that they are a great addition for collaging in this. So that is my second large tag. So next I was thinking about using an index card. Okay, so index card, we have a place to write on the other side, and we have these tags, but we have these also. I really like the strawberries. Now we could go ahead, I just don't like the blue for that. But I think the orange, we could either put it behind the flower. Oh yeah, let's do the cucumber. Okay, cucumber it is. Okay, those can all go over there. Now, I might want to do a side-by-side with one of these, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it this way instead of cutting all of them up and down. Okay, so I don't know if you caught what I did there. Okay, so I might want to close this up and make it like a little notebook for the journal. So I have gone ahead and left it like that. Oops, I forgot to cut the last of the cucumbers. I love the strawberries. Okay, so there's our cucumber. Okay, I like that. Let's see. I think we can go ahead and cut out one of these crossword puzzle. Answer key. Okay, so there's that. Okay, probably want it in the right orientation, so in the right direction. And okay, maybe this down at the bottom. So this is again just some collaging, decorating up this. Okay, I want this to be a little bit to the right of the 3, lined up on with the line. Okay, and then this to be by eyesight even. Okay, so I like that. Look, you've got messy thread. If you have fabric as one of your 15, you have messy thread. Okay, so you will be able to have some messy thread and do something. So we'll do something with that here in just a second. I think I'm going to go ahead and just fluff it up at the top. I'm going to just put some, whoa, that's a lot. We're just going to put some lot of fabric tack down, and the end. Okay, so go ahead and get it all wet and then bring it back and fold it. Okay, that way that piece down there, just like we did on that edge. Okay, so there. Yeah, it's really wet, but it's probably a good thing. So you can use any glue, any tool that you have. You can use your cutting machine, you can use punches, you can use scissors, fancy scissors, all those wonderful things. Okay, oh, we didn't glue this down. Okay, well, since we didn't glue it down, we can go ahead and make it a little pocket, because I like pockets and I cannot lie. Okay, and I'm using my garden journal, and I'm liking these little pockets that I have, that I put in mine. Oops, forgot to put him down under. Line it up. Okay. Okay. So that will give us a pocket here that I can fill with something. You have a place to write here. So if this is where you're talking about cucumbers, a certain kind of cucumbers, you could maybe put your seed packet or your little thing that came off of your vegetable and put that in there and save it if you wanted to, but that would give you another card. And I think I do want to go ahead and round the corner again, just real quick. So that is an index card. I like that. Okay, so we can go ahead and use our messy thread. I am going to go ahead and use it like I do the... Okay, so this is the frayed edge from our fabric. Just clumped up pieces of the frayed edge of our fabric. If you're just finding me, I use as much, I use everything, all the bits and pieces, and that sometimes includes the messy thread. Okay, so let's figure out. Okay, my little eye says put it right here. Okay. Okay, so we can use our punch, which is really cool. I want that one. Okay, so we can use this little punch. And where's our crossword puzzle book? Okay, so crossword puzzle book. And we can come in here and one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I'm gonna cheat and use fabric tack as my glue on this one. That's not what I usually use, okay? This is, I'm gonna Okay, here we go. So we'll get this one wet, put it on top of that. Then we'll go get this one wet, and I'm going to put it down here, hopefully. Okay. And then we're going to clump it up. Oh, it wants to go with. And then we're going to get some more glue, put it down. Yeah, it's drying too fast. Okay, I usually do this with Aleene's. And so you're stacking a flower is what you're doing. You're crumpling it and stacking it. It's called a fluffy flower. And with the Aleene's glue, it stays wet, but it doesn't eat the paper. It doesn't change your paper, so your flower ends up fluffy. Okay. Now I'm going to have to come up with something for my center here. And so I'm looking at what I have. That's the one thing that gets a little hard when you are just doing 15 items, to find things that you can do all the things that you want to do. Okay, don't like that. Okay, we have that little punch. And look around, see if we can find, where's our card that we've been working with? Oh, look at these flowers. Those match the digital kit, you guys. I have flowers in the digital kit that look like that. Okay, now this is probably not gonna stick with glue because it's a plain card. So I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna grab a piece of the 6x6 stick tape and add it. Okay, and then pull the backing off the double side. So that's the other side. We'll fold it on all the edges so it doesn't stick on anything. And there we go. We have our little center. Okay, so there we have that. And you could put another one up above if you wanted to. And so there's our card. And we can go ahead and journal on this side. And I love it. So little messy thread there. And we have one more. So remember, I have the Tomato Mania card that was sent to my mom. So this journal isn't real tall. Let me find a journal page. So if I do that, I'm like gonna waste some, but because I really like the colors. How about if I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the bottom, and then I will get myself a tag from there. Okay, so just grabbing what I would also be able to use as a tag somewhere else. So that's going to give me a tag somewhere else. And then I will get this that has all the colors. Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing? And Tomato Mania is something that my mom and I would have gone to together. So let's go ahead, and we're going to want to put something on the back. And so we happen to have, this is one of the journal pages. I'm going to go ahead, I've So that's where we're going to cut. That's how I measure. Just measure up against it and cut. Look for the cut. Okay. Save that. Might want to use that somewhere. Oh, that's a beautiful tag. Okay, so here is our tag, and we can go ahead and take this. And so if you're someone that maybe had 24, 29 tomato plants, and then you went and bought 24, 29 more, you might need more room to record the information about your tomatoes. Kelly? So there we will be able to, right here, it'll flip out, and it will flip out here. Okay, so because of all this information, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this down. Now, I think this might be a fun one to go ahead and sew. So, I'm going to go ahead and let's at least get it glued down. Okay, so we'll go ahead and glue it. And I'm just putting glue in the center so that my sewing machine doesn't have to run through the glue. And most of the words on this are down at the bottom, so I'm going to take it and make sure that it goes, if there's any spacing between the bottom and the top. Oh, we're pretty right on. Okay. So here we have a tag. Here we have amazing. 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 Okay. And let's see. It says snip, snip. Okay, so let's snip, snip. Okay, so there's that. And maybe one of these. Because we might as well use what we've got, right? Okay, so if you're here for the premiere, I'm waving. Hello, say hi to Lucy. Hi, Lucy. And if you are brand new to my channel and this is the first time that you've been and you're here for the premiere, please make sure you come over and say hello in the chat so we can welcome you. It's an amazing community that we have going here, and lots of fun, lots of questions answered, lots of friendships made, and I am so grateful for my community that I'm so grateful. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to make this simple. I do need to open this up. Opening and opening. And I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to staple it, and then I'm going to glue it. Okay, and my little tab is crooked, but I'm just going to fix that. So there we are, using items that were on our desk. That piece of fabric, the piece of the card, the piece of the playing card. Okay, and then by doing this, I am, my sewing will not come up to the top. Okay, it will not come in around, up and around the top. Whoops. But that's okay. Okay, you got to put it back where you go. And let's grab a little double-sided tape. One of my favorite things to use is double-sided tape, whether it be from my ATG gun or from this this source. I get this at, well, I've gotten a couple places. It's by Basic, and but spelled with a Z. And let's see, I get it at my $1.49 store, which is like a mom and pop dollar store. Okay, so there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Love, love, love our card. Okay, so we can go ahead, and I'm committing now that this is my choice for sure for my stamp. It's only 3 stamps, but I like it. Okay, we'll just go ahead and stamp there, and I rocked, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so that is my another large card. Okay, so we have a large card with lots of room to go ahead and write. We could put a pocket here so that you could put, if you were buying plants, you could put your little sticks in there, especially for next year, so that you could go, oh yeah, I liked this one, I didn't like this one, whatever. So there's that. So there's that one. Here's our large index card. Our large index card. We have our wallpaper card. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sew it, and I will sew that one. And then we have our large tag from the digital kit, and we have made a belly band that will be able to come back and add, you know, we can, if it's all about potatoes, we can go ahead and make it all about potatoes and just stick this right on there. We can fill that. Okay, there's our little potato note, potatoes. Okay, so 4 large tags, similar but different in that they have the same theme. Using our 15 items, any tools that we want, and I think they turned out really fun. So which one's your favorite, and what is your favorite thing of my 15? You know, think about what I have. I have the digital kit. This was my piece of junk mail. The tomato thing was my piece of junk mail, which was one of the freebies that we got. I have the wallpaper border. I have a stack of some paper. It was a 8.5 by 11 stack of paper that I got. I have the crossword puzzles. I have these cool labels that I had printed a long time ago. And I have playing cards, index cards. Here's some more of the digital kit. I printed these on some computer paper, postcard paper. So all kinds of, I have the cards that I'm using. There's just so many wonderful things. And then of course the book that I'm using, which is awesome. It has quotes in it, and it has beautiful images. So this was another page that we have already made. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you are enjoying this challenge. I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying the time in my garden, and so when I come in, this just makes me happy. So I want to thank you for being here, and I hope that you find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and just in case YouTube doesn't tell you, we have a new video every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and that is usually has to do with the challenge or some other paper crafting. It might be Happy Mail or a shopping haul. And then while we're home, safer at home, at 4 o'clock each weekday, we have the Beginner's Junk Journal series. We're just wrapping up our Reader's Digest journal this week, and we'll be starting our Golden Book journal next week. So that's pretty exciting, and we'd love to have you join us. So have an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget to go watch one of these videos because YouTube really likes that, and it really helps my channel. It can even be somebody else's video. Bye. Bye-bye.